Hi, welcome to the new summary video of SimpleLocalize updates. In the past months, we were working hard on adding new features to SimpleLocalize, so I can't wait for you to see them. Let's get started. Automations. Automate your translation workflow with the new automations feature. It will speed up the translation and the review process. For example, you can now auto-translate other languages when the default language translation changes. Head to your project settings, where you can find your automations, and let's create such an automation. So we go to Create Automation, let's call it Auto Translate. Now we choose the trigger, so whenever translation changes in the default language, we want other languages to be auto-translated. So we choose this option and save the automation. Now we can try it out, so let's go to the editor. And here, when we edit a translation and save the changes with automations, you will see that all other languages are automatically translated, so it will save you a lot of time. Context menu. Now you can easily right-click on any translation key in the editor to open context menu with the most useful features. So you can quickly auto-translate selected key, you can manage it or copy the key name. This option works both in the list view and in the table view. Translation key tags. Tags are a great way for organizing your translations. You can now create and assign tags to different translation keys in the editor. You can do that from Manage Key Options for a specific translation key, so you can create a new tag or choose one of the existing ones, or use bulk actions for assigning tag for multiple translation keys. Just go to Change Key Settings, and here you can update the tags for selected translation keys. You will see tags in the translation editor, so you can easily filter translation by their tag, and it's a great way for organizing translations by their functionality, location or version. Variables and ICU selector. The new variable highlighting feature is a great way to improve the translation workflow and quality. SimpleLocalize will highlight all variables, so it's easier to see them, and additionally it supports ICU variables. When you create or import a translation with a variable, you can easily edit, translate or set up all the variables directly in the editor, keeping the original format. Context in auto-translation. Context is key when translating texts, we all know that very well. When you use auto-translation, you can now provide additional context for OpenAI or Deep to share more information about the translation. Context can greatly improve the translation quality, and you can set it up in the auto-translation settings for each translation provider. Here you can provide the general context for the whole project, or you can use key description as a context for the specific translation. Sharing translations. When you need to send specific translations to a translator or a team member, you can now simply copy the URL and share it. The link will save all the editor settings and filters, so it's much faster and easier to work with translations this way. So when we create filters, let's filter translations by booking tag like this, and we copy the link, it will be opened with all the saved filters, so it's the same as the shared link. I hope you enjoy the new features, and we can't wait to share with you our planned updates for the next months. Check out our changelog to be up to date with new updates and feature request board for new ideas. Thanks for watching, and I will see you soon.